got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. We got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. So it's time to crush.
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. And on this incredible Saturday, I know it's a little bit late, it's Memorial Weekend, so again, please bear with me. If you don't get any more content, or if you do get content, well, members got it first. And you got it at least 20 hours before it goes live for everyone else. But what I want to say is thank you for showing up. Now, we're going to get into this, and I know you got a chance to see us on Fight Night Fridays. It was crazy. It was dope. You saw me in my Afro Samurai suit. It was hilarious, and we had a great time. But let's get into this stuff because Player Voice has definitely been very successful so far. It had its first answer to what goes on that list. Now, a lot of times people are absolutely upset with the bearer of bad news, but I thought this was good news. And this is brought to you MMORPG and Victoria Rose. So she brought to you this article. We're getting third-party GTA release dates reveals before actually. Never mind. What you need to know is that we have one legitimate source for Grand Theft Auto 6 release date. The most official source for a Grand Theft Auto 6 release date is now via an Xbox post on Facebook with a splash art for the game reading simply November 19th. This also includes a link to the official Xbox page for the game. There's no such post on the PlayStation socials, which leaves a lot of questions that we at MMORPG will not pretend to have answers to. Grand Theft Auto 6 has now been delayed twice. Its original date was meant to be the fall of 2025, which they doubled down on twice before announcing it was delayed back in November, ironically around its original intended release date. Around when Grand Theft Auto 6 arrives, it has been 13 years since the release of the prior installment, Grand Theft Auto 5, which has inspired the entirety of social media to joke about the ridiculous things that are happening before the next installment finally pops up. Hey, we might have a whole Rockstar UK union case before Grand Theft Auto 6. Let me explain something, and we will talk about this. These are official people talking about official things that have everything to do with Grand Theft Auto 6. I understand you're upset with the messenger. Please just receive the message. And this is brought to you by Fraser Gilbert at Pure Xbox. Xbox ships its first mini feature in response to the player voice feedback. Playtime is switching from days to total hours. Back at the start of the week, we highlighted the initial top 10 requests from fans in the new Xbox player voice program. The lineup has changed since then, and one of the new top 10 requests has been implemented by Xbox. Sitting in 9th place on the list yesterday was a request to change how player time is calculated on Xbox consoles, switching it from days to now total hours. A message on the Xbox Player Voice website confirms this has now been added and is starting with Alpha Xbox Insiders members before rolling out to the wider public. Great news! We've added this. Playtime will be displayed in total hours instead of days, starting today on the Xbox consoles for select Xbox Insiders, with a broader rollout to additional Insiders over time and PC support coming soon. Thanks for the feedback that helped shape this experience. Jason Ronald also added, thank you to everyone who has shared your feedback via Xbox Player Voice. In the first week, we have received over 6K ideas and suggestions, and we have already shipped our first new feature in response to your feedback. Keep it coming. We're listening. Again, what I will tell you is this. When a company asks you, hey, what would you like? How would you like your experience to become better? It's better to talk to them than to talk on Twitter. And some people got the results that they were looking for. Let's see if other people get the requests that they're asking for. If you are a Fallout person, well, this will speak entirely to you. This is brought to you by Fraser Gilbert over at Pure Xbox. Bethesda sets the release date for a massive Fallout 4 Creations update on Xbox consoles. Xbox Series systems are getting 100 gigabyte storage. Gigabit. You're a fan of playing Fallout 4 on Xbox consoles? You're about to be aware, then you're probably aware that the storage limit for Creations mod content that you can add to your game has always been extremely low on Xbox One and the Series consoles. That's all about to change with a massive update on the 27th of May. Though Bethesda has confirmed that Creation storage will jump from 2 gigs to a whopping 100 gigs on the Xbox Series consoles on that date, allowing for not only more space to download extra content, but also for larger, more ambitious creations on the Xbox consoles. The official statement mentioned smaller increases for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and the PlayStation 5. I like this. I like the fact that the Xbox Series consoles will have the larger jump, while the PlayStation 5 will sit back and watch our gun smoke. Yes, this is a glorious day. The 27th will let you know it's best to play on Xbox. If you're like myself, you found out the news and it kind of hurt. This is brought to you from Fraser Gilbert over at Pure Xbox. Destiny 2 is reaching the end of its life status, and there's no sign of a Destiny 3 yet. Thank you. We'll see you in the stars. As you may have seen last night, it's officially announced that Bungie is ending the active development of Destiny 2 after June 9th, with the game's final live service content set up to arrive on that date. In a blog post, the team simply stated that they have reached the time and is to move on beyond Destiny 2, and that the game will still continue to be playable, but it won't be getting any major new content after June 9th. It's been a long time. I'm a huge Destiny fan, and I walked away right when Lightfall hit. I got the content, and I wasn't pleased with it. So, hopefully, they can get a Destiny 3, because Marathon just isn't it. Now, a lot of times people get upset with me for giving my opinion and my observations of things. And a lot of times people want to take stuff as fact. I told you, well, it looks like Xbox has something going on with Rockstar. They was the first ones to tweet it. They was the first ones to put a post up on Facebook, and PlayStation still hasn't done so. So, with knowing that Grand Theft Auto 6 marketing is heavily coveted, a lot of people started coming for me. And you had one person absolutely lying. This guy named Shatterstar, which is kind of crazy. Said I blocked him in the chat. I don't block you. Trust and believe. There's mods that are inside the live chat, and if you get out of hand, I guess they handle you. Me personally, I don't block anyone. Why? Because I don't read the chat. Read the super chats. I interact from time to time, but at the end of the day, as long as you're cool, we're cool. But you got to think about it this way. Why is it Sony not saying anything? And if deals are in place, marketing deals, well, then Xbox couldn't be able to say the things that they're saying. So either the ink isn't dry yet, or the ink is dry yet. But you can't fault me for being hopeful that Xbox has the marketing deals, and how glorious it would be if that was actually the truth. Now, I also don't appreciate people lying on Colt Eastwood. But again, when you're great, people will hate. And if I didn't make a new hater today, well, I'll be mad at myself. But player voice is definitely doing the things that it's intended it to. So now we don't count Xbox hours in days, we count Xbox hours in hours. kudos to those people that wanted that. Let's see if stuff that is high on my list actually gets a chance to happen. And one more thing, I want to say this. You have people upset the fact that I think that I want exclusives. Yes, I want exclusives. And that doesn't mean Game Pass is going anywhere. So again, everybody says Game Pass should leave. Nobody's saying Game Pass is going to leave. Game Pass will be exactly where it is. And if they have another tier that I got to pay a little bit more to get day and date, cool. I don't care. But I don't want those port beggars to have anything. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know what it is. We're going to run it up on these bums. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Now, I know you say, King, that's absolutely petty. Not wanting them to have anything. Hold on 1 second as I drink my cup of pony tears. Absolutely delicious. What I can say is, frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. I don't care. And I don't want them to have it. But this is Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. If you liked anything you saw here, well then, hey, I like you too. Hit the notification bell. Why? Because I go live Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I drop videos on the weekends for members. Friday being a special day where we play video games for 2 more hours. But I want you to go where I'm about to go, where you should go. I want you to go where game is game and win is win. And I want you to try to play the Game Pass.
Wake up! Nothing can destroy you anymore. Life already hit you hard, broke you, made you fall more times than you can count, but you're still here, and that means something, because you cannot break someone who learned how to rise alone in the darkness. Now the pain made you stronger. Fear no longer controls you, and every scar tells the story of someone who refused to quit. So stand up. Stop doubting yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The moment is now. And this time, you are going to conquer.